Well, we were kind of scared, to be honest with you, just because the whole mortgage thing, you know what we went through when we first came, trying to jump through every loophole possible, even having work support and everything. And I guess that was more of the scare of falling in love with a house or really liking a house.
I was against it. I was completely against it. When you guys said go and look at it, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. And DJ says, you need to go look. And I was like, no, I don't want to, because if I like it, then I'm just going to start crying again.
Our big thing was back at home, we always had our own house and had our own mortgage for years and years. And you just want to invest into your own stuff instead of investing into other people's property.
Just something to call your own.
We got our permanent residency. We're still in process, but we got the okays with everything. We're just waiting for the rest of the paperwork trail to go through.
Right.
So we were moving to Utah, and we were looking on KSL to see what we had for options for homes. And Tiff kept popping up in all the advertisements and everything, and she was the one that popped up for the local area
all the time.
pretty much full time. So we made a phone call and came down and met her, and then looked into a whole bunch of houses, came back home, realized we had an issue just because we were a Canadian citizen and had no US credit, and then we had to look for rental. So then we found another ad on another site and called the landlord, and he wasn't really going to rent us the house until Tiff talked to him, and then I got a call from Tiff saying, you're trying to rent my house. So then that just basically started the whole relationship.
June 1st of 2015, we moved in.
And ended up being the Lancaster's home, which was kind of weird.
You guys moved down the street as we moved into the place where you guys were. Stayed there for 3 years, and then now here we are.
The intention was the first week of July to go and try to see if we can get a mortgage, because they said originally 3 to 5 years. And 3 if we were lucky.
And 3 years was June 1st.
Yeah.
So we were like super nervous to even try, because heartbreak after heartbreak after heartbreak. Yeah. So we came here, looked at the house, fell in love with it, went back home, kind of molded over, went to your house and said, thank you for letting us come. We love it.
How do we do this
Oh my gosh, how do we figure this out? We ended up going back home later on, and we were sitting on the couch, and I says to DJ, do you know what house number that was? And he's like, I have no idea.
I didn't even look.
And I said, the number on the house is 5778. And he's like, what? So the backstory to 5778 is that's DJ's deceased grandfather's last 4 digits of his phone number.
Which he's had for almost 40 years.
The funny thing is that his grandfather pops up in different ways and basically guides us to where we should be, or tells us yes or no. That's what we take from it anyway. We have certain numbers that are kind of in our face all the time, like 24 and stuff, and that was with him. But the 5778 was huge because those were the last 4 digits of his house phone number. So we were like, you know what? How funny is this again that he's telling us this is where you're supposed to be. So it was kind of like a moment that was like, okay, you know what? We are making a good decision, and he approves of it, and okay, let's do this. Now we feel comfortable. So awesome. So here we are.
Just a very weird thing how it always follows. Everything with him.
Yeah.
Everything.
The old house was a beginning for us here. A lot has happened in the 3 years that we've got here. So it was a beginning. It was a starting point for us in Utah to build memories. Great neighborhood. We love the neighborhood. We love our friends and our, now that we call family, close to school, close to everywhere. But this is home. Now this is something that, we customize. This is our home now. Mm-hmm. And our family is still our family. Our friends are still our friends. But now it's our home that we're inviting them into, not somebody else's home that's could be our home, but we're making it our home, but it's not really our home. Yeah. So.
But this house feels really comfortable for some reason.
Yeah.
You know, you get a weird vibe in a couple houses, or it takes a while to adjust, like even sleeping. There was no transition here. Mainly the kids, that's what they first said. Like, we can sleep forever here. It's so quiet.
Yeah. So, would I recommend True Agency? Absolutely, we would. But you guys, this is the thing that I would love everybody to know. Like, you're not only our friends, but you're also our family. But you're also good at what you guys do. And the fact that you guys care so much, and the fact that you guys let us help you, just means more to us too, because you let us customize our own house, basically. But not only that, we got to work hand in hand with you guys, and you guys have been fabulous, and we would recommend you guys hands down to anybody. I think we already have too, a bunch. So we have this thing called the Derby, and I posted on Facebook #Derby, and every time we go to the Tooele Demolition Derby, or we're with you, you sell a house. And it's happened for 3 years straight, and it just so happened the third year was us. So, so #Derby. So, and that was us.